My dad thought he was getting the inheritance, but he wasn't. My name is Ethan Miller, and growing up, everyone in my family knew one thing for sure. My grandfather, Robert Miller, was the backbone of everything we had. He wasn't rich, but he was smart. He owned a small commercial property with a mechanical workshop running on the ground floor and 2 rental offices above it. 40 years of early mornings, oil-stained hands, and zero nonsense. He lived simply, trusted very few people, and watched everyone closely, especially his own son, my dad. My father, Greg Miller, was always chasing what's next. New ideas, big plans, fast money. He never stuck to anything long enough to build it properly. Growing up, I watched my grandpa quietly shake his head every time my dad talked about flipping businesses or getting rich overnight. As for me, I was the boring one. I helped my grandpa with paperwork, tenants, and repairs whenever I could. Not because I wanted anything. I just liked being around him. He used to say I reminded him of himself before life hardened him. 3 years before he died, my grandpa asked me to come over one evening. No drama, no illness yet, just coffee at the kitchen table. A lawyer he trusted was already there. That was the night he updated his will. He didn't rush. He explained every decision slowly, clearly. He said he wanted people rewarded for consistency, not entitlement. The workshop lease went to Daniel Ruiz, the lead mechanic who had practically run the place for over a decade. The upstairs offices were split between 2 long-term tenants under protected leases. The property itself, the land, the building, everything was left to me. And my dad was left $10,000 and my grandfather's old watch. Grandpa made me the executor. He looked me dead in the eyes and said, "People show who they are when they think they're about to win." Fast forward to after his death. My dad acted like he'd already cashed the check, talking about renovations, selling the property, early retirement. He told people, "Once I get control of the place, everything changes." I said nothing. The will reading happened 6 weeks later. The moment the lawyer finished reading, the room went silent. Then my dad exploded. He yelled, accused the lawyer of lying, accused Daniel of manipulation. Then he turned on me. He called me ungrateful. Said I'd stolen what was rightfully his. He slammed his fist on the table and demanded I hand the property over. I didn't. I told him calmly that the property was mine, the decision was final, and the workshop would continue running exactly as my grandpa intended. That made it worse. For months, my dad told relatives I betrayed him, that I turned my back on family. He demanded money. When that failed, he demanded control. When that failed, he tried guilt. "You chose a building over your own father," he said. What he didn't understand was that it was never about the building. It was about responsibility. I didn't sell the property. I didn't kick anyone out. I kept Daniel on, modernized slowly, and learned how to actually manage something instead of exploiting it. The income wasn't flashy, but it was stable, exactly how my grandpa lived. Eventually the shouting stopped. My dad didn't apologize. He just ran out of arguments. One evening, while organizing old documents, I found a note tucked inside my grandpa's desk drawer. It was addressed to me. It read, "Ownership isn't about taking. It's about protecting." That's when it hit me. My grandpa didn't leave me wealth. He left me purpose. And my dad, he didn't lose an inheritance. He lost the chance to prove he deserved one.